and welcome back to our kitchen. What we're going to make today is a super simple dessert that's going to showcase the wonderful maple syrup that's produced down at the Great Brook Sugar House in New Milford, also known as Sullivan Farm. And I'd like to just thank Mark Mankin, who's the director there of the New Milford Youth Agency, and all the wonderful high schoolers that put in so much time to make a great product. They've been at this for over 25 years and they really know their stuff. So, simple dessert called maple pâte de crème. And that's a fancy word for maple pudding, of course. When you're a caterer, you like to fancy things up, then you can charge a little more for them, you know. So, short ingredient list. A cup and a half of milk, half a cup of heavy cream, 2 eggs, 2 yolks, tablespoon of dark brown sugar, half a teaspoon of pure vanilla extract, and a 1/4 cup of that wonderful grade B maple syrup, and a pinch of salt. So, I like a little bit of salt in a dessert. Helps the whole flavor come out really nicely. So anyway, we're going to put everything in the bowl together. Our milk, cream, yolks, and the 2 eggs, tablespoon of sugar, vanilla, 1/4 cup of that wonderful syrup, and pinch of salt. And what we're going to do is we're going to whisk that all together really well until the brown sugar is dissolved. And the eggs are whisked in really well. Then we're going to strain it back into our little pitcher so we can then pour it into our dishes. It's like no matter how much you whisk and whisk, you still get a little bit of lumps of egg whites here and there. So I like to strain that out so it doesn't mess up the texture. Okay. This comes together so simply and easily. And that wonderful maple syrup is just going to come right through in it. Dishes. Divide this up. And this is great topped with a little bit of fresh whipped cream, a couple of berries on the side, or maybe a ginger snap cookie. Be nice. There we go. We're going to put this and bake this in a hot water bath in the oven, 350-degree oven for about a ½ hour. 40 minutes, depending upon the size of your dishes. If they're like this, they'll take a little bit longer. I'm going to cover it with foil. And some boiling hot water in there. The hot water ensures that they will bake more evenly. And if you use cold water, then you have to wait for the water to get all hot in there. So there we go. Very simple. Hot water bath and our wonderful maple pâte de crème. Going to cover this with foil and pop it in the oven. Okay, so here we are with our baked maple pâte de crème, and this, this is our daughter Sophia. She just got home from school. Hi. We're doing all of these video clips and things around her, so sometimes we'll overlap a little bit. And she's helping herself to the whipped cream, wouldn't you? Anyway, so our baked maple pâte de crèmes are done when they jiggle just a little bit. And as far as the cooking time goes, it's going to vary. If you have a shallow creme brulee dish, it's not going to take as long as something like this. But as long as you have it covered and in the water bath, you know, check it after a ½ hour and give it a little jiggle. If it looks kind of runny in the middle, give it another 10 minutes or so. So what we can do to jazz this up a little bit is top it with a little fresh whipped cream that I added a little bit of that wonderful maple syrup too. And then I'm thinking, since maple is great as it is, it's also great with a little bit of shaved chocolate on top. So we're going to do that.
Can I have a red chocolate piece?
You can have a chocolate piece, yes you can. And so there we go. There is our wonderful maple pâte de crème. Enjoy your dessert. Say goodbye, Sophia.
Bye.